starting off a new beginning.
Yeah. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. Listen. I had a bad day today. I had a beautiful weekend. Joe and I went out Friday to a restaurant that follows us. Y'all saw the video. I posted a video about that. Great start to the weekend. Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Really didn't do much of anything Saturday. Just putted around the house, you know how you do. Sunday had an amazing service. Cooked for my friend, for her and her family, because I wanted to bless her. Felt good to do that. It feels good, you know, we talked about that before. Then, here come Monday.
Here come old Slewfoot Monday.
I had bad customers, which I'm going to post on Bad Customer of the Week. I don't think we forgot about that segment, because we haven't. I got cursed at. My co-worker. Two. I had incompetent people around me. It's just... So I'm commiserating with some...
She's eating her feelings.
Chocolate and banana frozen yogurt.
Oh, it's banana?
I got banana and chocolate mixed together. Have you
That's
ever
the first
taken...
time that they doing banana now.
Okay, let me tell you something. I made this a long time ago. I made this at least 20 some odd years ago. And my kids' friends still ask me to make it. You take a wonton wrapper. I think I talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
I did, right?
Yeah.
Take a wonton wrapper. Drizzle, you can take Hershey Kisses, whatever you want to take. Put that in the middle. Put a sliced banana in the middle. Close it up, seal it up. Put another wonton wrapper on top if you want to. And seal it up with water around the edges. Deep fry it.
That sounds like a good Valentine's Day dessert.
Honey, drizzle some more chocolate over the top of that. Some powdered sugar. Strawberry.
There goes your Valentine's Day desserts, y'all.
Speaking of Valentine's, I cannot wait for my date tomorrow.
Ooh, she's going out, y'all.
But it's Mention Monday.
Happy Monday.
It's still Black History Month. So guess what we're going to be talking about today? Tell him, Joe.
We're going to be talking about the first printed African-American cookbook post-slavery. Now, the reason why this is so important is because a lot of recipes from the Africans and the people on the plantation, we didn't have, you know, books and stuff. We weren't allowed to read and write, of course. So a lot of things were passed down through
right
generations. So a lot
just
of
by
things,
word of mouth.
By word of mouth, and you know, a lot of, you know, if you look at a lot of the history of the villages in Africa, they told a lot of stories. Like the elders would gather the children around and they would tell them stories that were passed down from generation to generation to generation. So a lot of these recipes were passed down from generation to generation to generation. And this is the first printed African-American cookbook by Miss Abby Fisher.
Don't that sound like your grandmother's name?
Miss Abby Fisher.
Can't you just imagine, she's a mother, first of all. Can't you imagine her in a house dress and slippers?
With her hair tied up.
Honey, with a rag.
Moaning
Talking
hymns.
about, honey, crying in the collard greens.
Yeah.
Talking about, come on over here, baby, let me cook for you.
Taking a spoonful, putting it in your mouth.
See, back then, they didn't care about getting a separate spoon to taste whatever it was they were cooking to throw it away. They took the stirring spoon.
Mm-hmm. Here.
And they tasted it. Or they put it in the hand. They take some out and they put it in the hand. And they eat it like that. They ain't do all this new fancy stuff that we do now. So we're gonna, what's the name of the cookbook?
Her cookbook is called What Mrs. Fisher Knows About Old Southern Cooking. What Mrs. Fisher knows about old Southern cooking.
I'm telling you, that was a mother.
Go ahead. So, if y'all have an opportunity,
that makes me happy.
I want y'all to really do a little research because this is just amazing to me to really read how they how things were prepared, post-slavery.
And just the way they spoke, they talked about it.
They talked about it, right? So one recipe calls for 12, a dozen fresh ears.
You know what I need.
Of corn. Not a can of corn, not Del Monte corn in the can.
Not the frozen corn.
Not the frozen corn, not by Jolly Green Giant, but 12 fresh ears of corn.
Meaning that you go out to the field,
you shuck your corn,
and you pick the corn, and you come back in the house and you shuck it. Go ahead.
You slice. Now she was talking about making fritters, so this was the fritters recipe. Corn fritters. It says to 1 dozen ears of corn, add 3 eggs, half a teacupful of powdered crackers.
Who has a teacup?
Who has a teacupful?
Well, go ahead.
Add powdered crackers, 1 tablespoon of sifted flour, cut off the corn very lightly from the cob. Say half of the grain, and then scrape the other half clean with a knife. Add the crackers to the corn and beat together light. Beat the eggs light, and then add the flour with 1/4 of another teacupful of sweet milk.
What? We know what sweet milk is.
Y'all know what sweet milk is?
Do you know what sweet milk is? Tell them what sweet milk is, Joe.
No, you tell them what sweet, because I want them to know what sweet milk is.
Well, it was either condensed milk, or it was just milk with sugar. Because we used to drink milk with sugar. When I say we, I'm talking about back in those days. Milk with sugar. Then sweet milk.
Sweet milk. Now she said, season to taste and beat the whole light. Have your lard.
Wait a minute. Here's my favorite part. Here's my favorite part.
Have your lard.
Your lard.
Or butter. Hot when you go to fry, and drip the batter into the hot fat. You don't feel your arteries clogging right about now? Like, you don't feel like,
honey,
like your arteries are just hardening from just talking about hot butter or lard?
Have your lard or butter hot and drip your batter into the hot fat.
The hot fat. Then she goes on to say, drip the batter into the hot fat from off the end of a spoon, letting it fry quick and brown. Have young and tender corn if you're going to use corn. The fat, this is the kicker, the fat ought to be hot enough to brown the fritters in 2 minutes. This is Abby Fisher, y'all.
Wait a minute. There was another recipe that they showed that had me cracking up. Why is it back?
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Wait.
This is Miss Abby Fisher, everybody.
The chicken gumbo. Wait. Not salt, pepper the chicken, and you separate it from the bones. Fry the chicken in 1.5 teaspoonfuls of lard or butter.
That was good eating, y'all.
You know what?
That was good.
Okay, I know all of y'all are out there cringing, like, oh my God, and clutching your pearls and gasping and all of that. Stop it. Because y'all know that was some good eating.
That was good eating.
Yes, Lord.
No holds barred cooking.
Yes, Lord. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
That's when they wasn't worried about diets and all kinds of foolishness.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Isn't that amazing, y'all? So she is the
wait. Oyster gumbo soup. Wait, have 1 quart of fresh oysters with all the liquor that belongs to them. What?
I guess when you don't open up the oysters and it still got that liquid in it.
That was before the canned oyster juice. That was real oysters that you shucked yourself.
And all the juices that was in the oyster when you pop it open, got that's still that ocean juice in there. Yeah, Miss Abby Fisher.
Please go check. You know what? Research this book. I'm sure you can get it on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it is What Mrs. Fisher Knows About Old Southern Cooking. And actually, she describes herself. She has 35 years of experience. She was born a slave in Alabama and moved to San Francisco with her husband sometime after the Civil War. She worked as a cook or caterer and also was in the business of making pickles and preserves with her husband.
Pickles and preserves.
They don't have food like that anymore. They don't.
But that's why they lasted so long, too.
Irregardless of, yes, we know lard, butter, all of that stuff, but it's just food that is.
Who makes biscuits with lard anymore? Where the biscuits are flaky.
Who makes pie crust with lard?
Who does that anymore? Everybody going who used to do stuff like that.
Who fries chicken in Crisco?
Used to fry chicken. And that used to be some of the crispiest chicken.
Honey?
And they used to save the jar afterwards and put all the grease in the jar.
That was, let me tell you, that was flavored oil right there.
Yes, it was.
That was flavored oil. Thank y'all for watching.
We love y'all so much. What Mrs. Abby Fisher knows about Southern cooking. Y'all go look that up.
I thank God for our ancestors. I thank God for them taking what they had and making it into what is now known as a delicacy, or I'm thankful for that. Don't take it for granted.
I don't take it for granted, and especially knowing that, you know, they didn't have brick and mortar, they didn't have anybody to, you know, really record, you know, recipes or anything like that. It was just passed down. Like, y'all ever had that grandmother, that big mama who just, you young and you trying to like get all the recipes that you can, and you trying to write stuff down, and she's like, just stand next to me,
honey. Oh, you just brought back so many memories of my great-great-grandmother. I don't know, Grandma, how much you putting there? I don't know.
Stand next to me.
Just stand right here. Just watch. That's love. That's love cooking right there.
That's love cooking.
Or your grandmother had a recipe, but she had all her recipes written on the sides, and had stuff crossed out. My great grandmother did that. And stuff crossed out and written over because it didn't come out. She didn't like the way it was written in the book. Back then, she didn't think about making her own book because that wasn't thought of. That wasn't thought of normally. So
I went to Carla Hall's restaurant yesterday, and her bathroom wall is full of recipe cards. Real recipe cards.
I don't want to say that I want to steal anything.
I was going to take pictures.
People are watching.
I was really going to go in the bathroom.
But I may have an idea of doing that for our restaurant. Are we gonna have a restaurant together, or will you want to have one? I'm going to have one.
We could do one together, and then we can have our own separate.
Oh, we gonna be blown up like that?
We're gonna be blown up like that.
We gonna come up? Did y'all see our t-shirts?
Y'all like our t-shirts?
Information on how to order the t-shirts are forthcoming. Soon. Soon. Thank you.
We love y'all.
Thank you.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat.
Did you say Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kitchen Chronicles with Joe and T. Thank you, Mrs. Abby Fisher. We love you.
Thank you. We love you.
Mwah.
Are you gonna turn it off?
Maybe.